Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tim Crafty. I hope you all are doing great. Hi, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Tamali and I do make videos related to resin art, sculpture painting, home decor, decoupage, DIY, mixed media, bottle art and many more. So if you like this kind of video, you can subscribe my channel Tim Crafty and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get all the notifications. In this video I'm going to show you two different ideas to make decoupage art. One will be very inexpensive, so for that part I'm going to use this cake base. You have no idea about this. Yes, you can use your regular cake base, that is just a cardboard paper, right? If you don't have the cake base, you can buy a cake simple, or you can use your cardboard as any size. So to make this base a little bit more harder, I'm going to use this tissue paper to attach it and let it dry for completely. So this is a very good alternative to your MDF base, which is really expensive nowadays. So you can use your cardboard and apply a good coat of layer on it. You can use any newspaper, regular paper, brown paper or tissue paper as well, and let it dry completely. Then you can simply apply a good quality of chalk paint or white acrylic color or your gesso to make your perfect base for decoupage. See, after applying this white gesso, you cannot believe this is not a MDF. This is simply a cardboard. Yes. So in today's video, I'm going to use two different techniques. Where one technique, I'm going to use all the inexpensive material like handmade decoupage paper, handmade base, everything inexpensive and well it will available to any of you. And in that particular step I'm going to use very useful this printed paper. Yes, this is just a printed paper. I got this print from Pinterest. I will put the link of that one if I have it, or you can simply just search on Pinterest. You can get any design that you like. Make sure you have select any free design or photo to download and print it. So after printing, I'm going to just simple use it as a decoupage paper. So a simple step that you have to follow, I'm going to share that as well. Now I'm going to just tear the paper like regular paper, and I'm doing the simple decoupage technique with same glue for all the steps. So here you can use this paper for your decoration. It is such a beautiful design of Radha Krishna. So this is a very beautiful design that I'm going to use for my first project. So I'm going to use glue to attach. You can use your regular Fevicol glue with a very little amount of water, just to make sure that your Fevicol glue is not that viscous. And also you can use this Fevicryl Mod Podge. This is very inexpensive, and also you can use your regular decoupage glue. So for the decoupage, you know the technique. You need two different size of brush. One for the weight purpose, that means I'm going to apply the glue on the base with some blush, and then I will use the dry brush to attach all my papers or my design, anything. Okay, so this is very inexpensive and it needs very little amount. It is 150 rupees for such a good quantity. You will get it from Amazon as well, and I will put all the link in the description box so that you can check that out. So after applying this glue all over my base, as it is a paper, so it is really thick and it will really easily attached with my base. So I have applied all the glue together, and then I'm using this dry brush to attach my paper. Make sure you are not going to press it with the wet brush where the glue is almost there, because it is a printed paper, so there might be a chances to bleed the color together. So make sure you don't do that. So the trick is, if you are using any printed paper as a decoupage paper where you have applied the glue once, you are not going to touch it again. Okay, let it dry and then apply a good quality of varnish. This is the only trick that you have to follow, that apply a glue with single step, something like that. Just see how does I do that. So that is how I have applied the glue, like a little amount at a time, and then I'm going to cover my base. So once that is done, make sure you have kept it for complete drying. Once that is dry, I am going to show you how beautifully you can apply the colors on the background to mix and match with your paper. So it might be looks really tough if you are a beginner, so I will suggest you to watch this video till the end, because on the next project, on the next idea, I'm going to use a very easy technique for all the beginners. So here I'm using different shades of chalk paint of green. Also I'm going to use the brightest green color from acrylic color range from Itsy Bitsy. So all the product that I'm going to use over here, I will put the link, and most of them are from Itsy Bitsy. So I will suggest you to apply my coupon code while you are purchasing anything from Itsy Bitsy, that is Tamali5, to get extra 5% off. So here I'm using this dabbing motion with my flat fluffy brush with different shades of green, because this picture it is a garden picture, so there is might be chances to not using any other color with this green. So different shades of green I will use, and I will make something really good. So just see how does I do that. Make sure that you have extended the branches, all the things that is already available on your paper, so that will really helps you to merge it with your background, just something like that. Okay. The same thing that I have done from the branches, I have extended the branch to the background. Similarly, I'm going to do for the peacock as well. Okay. Whenever you are going to make some leaves or branch, something like that, make sure you have applied this technique, that is a dabbing technique with brush and not with the sponge, because a sponge is something in a bigger area, right? So here I really prefer to use a very little amount of color at a time and simply dab it. Just use different shades, some white, some dark shades, some light shades of green, yellow, something like that, to make your garden or background looks really pretty. Okay. So after highlighting and drawing all the things, I will add a little bit of flowers to make the project looks beautiful. Here I'm using two different shades of pink and purple, and also don't forget to apply a white dot in between these petals to make looks like it's a real flower. So after doing all these things, I'm going to apply some splashes on the background. It will helps your project to looks in a single page, and then I will literally dry it for a complete day. Once it is dry, I'm going to use a gloss varnish and also a good coat of glue on the top. So first use the glue one, because to seal all the things together, and then to remove the stickiness of your glue, you can apply gloss varnish or matte varnish as per your choice. I have used the same glue that I use for the decoupage, that is Mod Podge glue. It is very glossy and beautifully finished. And now I am going to apply decor varnish, that is also gloss, because I really want to make my project glossy this time. So apply varnish in a good quality and good amount, and apply it with your flat brush. Let it dry for overnight, and then you can see the final finished look. So this is the final finished look, and look at this finishing. It is such a beautiful painting, isn't it? So if this process, it looks really difficult for you to merge all the things, let's see on my next project, where I'm going to use a very easy technique. So for the next project I'm going to use this melamine plate, and this is a waste plate because all the prints are coming out of it, so I'm going to just decorate it for my own. So for the first thing is I have to apply chalk paint or gesso to cover all the design. If your plate is steel white in color, make sure you have still used this step, because this is a melamine or the plastic one, right? So there might be a chances to peel off all the colors at the later after applying all the coats. So it is very essential that to apply gesso in a good quality, and also it is very important to dry every single step completely 100%, and then you can apply the second layer. So once the gesso layer is dry, I will apply the chalk paint to make the base more white. So generally this kind of base will take complete day to dry, so make sure you have done it and leave it for overnight for complete drying. So once that is dry, then I will start my decoupage. So for this project I'm not going to use any printed one, I'm going to use something more expensive than the previous one. So I'm going to use the decoupage paper from Itsy Bitsy. This is a beautiful decoupage paper. This is having A4 sheet for two designs, something like that, and in every design we have two different sheets. Okay, so this is a Ma Durga Murti, so I'm going to use this one for my next festivals. So I'm going to just tear the paper similarly with what we have done on the previous design. So I'm going to apply little bit of water, and then I'm going to tear the paper as per my need. Okay, if you are using any square shape, make sure you have done that as well. So I have used that previously, and I'm going to use this for this project. So hand tearing is very important for the decoupage, as I have already told you in many of my previous video, because it will help you to merge the paper with the background. If we are using the scissor for cutting this paper, the harsh line will be very visible with your background. That will not great for the decoupage. So make sure you have always apply a little bit of water if you are using this decoupage paper, and just tear it with your hands, something like that. As I'm using this plate which is having some curves, so that is why I have already cut the paper something like that to attach it on the every curves seamlessly. And I'm going to apply same glue, that is a decoupage glue from Itsy Bitsy, or you can use the Mod Podge glue from Febricryl that I have used previous project. So once the sticking part is done, I'm going to cover the whole paper with a same glue to make sure that everything is easily attached with your base. and then I will leave it for complete drying. Once it is dry, I will just fill the background with the same color that I have on my paper. That is a palm color. That exact shade of palm color is already available in Exhibit C, so I'll put the link in the description box so that you don't miss that out. And let me know in the comment sections that how you like these videos, and if you like it, please do share it with your friends and family, or you can just make it for yourself as well. And don't forget to subscribe my channel so that I make all these videos for you next. Okay. So everything is now dried. I'm going to use these two different shades. I will use the black shade as well to mix and match it with my background. Here you can use two different shades and use your dabbing motions, or you can use your sponge. So this is a very easy technique for decoupage rather than the previous one. No painting, anything you need, and just apply the colors, seamlessly blend it with all these things, and just you can leave it as it is. But I am going to do something extra on the it. So I'm going to use the white, yellow and brown and orange color to mix and match, and then I will do some alpona work on my plate. Yes, alpona work is something really attached with the Indian tradition, so this will really complement my Ma Durga plate as well. So this is a very easy technique. If you want to learn, I have already make a separate videos on that, so I will put all this link in the description box, so don't forget to check that out to learn all this kolka design. This is a very beginner friendly kolka design. You don't have to be very conscious about the design, just to make the pattern free hands, and that is how you can make very easy decoupage plate. So after finishing the kolka design, I will add some pattern on the border of my plate, and that is how I can finish my beautiful yet very easy decoupage plate for my festive decor. So let me know in the comment sections below that which technique that you like and which ideas you gonna use for your next project. And let me show you the final finished look of two of my plate, and this is all very waterproof because I have applied a good quality of varnish on each of my plate. And that is it for today's tutorial, and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you make something like that, don't forget to share it with my Instagram handle. And for this festive season, I think this will help you to decorate your home, and you can just make it and gift it to someone else for this festive season. So thank you so much for watching till the end. I see you all in my next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.